very often we underestimate how very much women are pillar to society. Even from economic issues that we often don't tend to talk about relating to women. Growing up, because women and their husbands worked in such more genial ways in the past, few people outside tend to know that many times the women contribute more economically to the home, besides the homemaking roles that they play.
When you have problems as a widow, don't cast down. Don't kill yourself. Put everything, call God first. When you call God, God will show you the way. God will tell you what to do.
In every pain a widow is going through, there's always treasure in that pain. When you lose your husband, the first place you go to is Jehovah. You go and find Jesus wherever he is to help you heal that pain. So, not just that alone, the fact that you lost your husband, that's one side. And then you lose your inheritance. That thing that can make you stand again, you lose it. You lose your confidence as a woman. You don't even know where to begin from. I saw all of this in my mom.
We met somewhere and said, oh, I remember you when you were a student. Okay, I have a foundation, you are a widow now. Come and assist me. It took me 1 year. You know what? I said, I'm going to meet people that will take me back again. Because I had moved on. And of course, the rest is history. I'm her project coordinator. The zeal is there to work for widows because I know what you're going through. Yes. And you must not remain in that spot.
We celebrate our resilience, we celebrate empowerment, enablement. And CBL is always on top of that for the Utomi Widows Support Center. Yes. So Optimism International, we've always been your partners. We've partnered with you over the years. And we have not let go, we are still there.
Be bold. Be joyful that the God who made you is your husband.
And always tenanio can nem bulunda for nem tala.
One, and then we'll cut the cake. 3, 2, 1.
With the shiny outfit going up the stairs now is the daughter of one of the widows, the coordinator. My goodness. Tyra Banks, Naomi Campbell, they have nothing on you, I'm telling you. Coming up next is another set of women of grace. You know. Oh yes.
It protects women against discrimination. For instance, the General Non-Discrimination Clause states that every individual shall be entitled to the enjoyment of his rights and freedom.
This is Oda Utomi. On behalf of Widows Support Center, I present this text. Congratulations.
There are many things that even we can learn to do and do very well and succeed, but we need to show discipline and try hard and not just wait for a handout
a grant. So I think that is very, very important message I wanted to leave you with today. I want to assure you that we will continue to do everything with God's grace to open new avenues for assisting in your various endeavors, and we look forward to times that we can share such as this, and that love that flows from you to the other, from all of us to one another, will sustain us and help us live more fulfilled lives. Thank you all so very much.
Take a look back at your life and write the history of your accomplishments, your CV of the things that you have done for your children. I'm sure even you are in awe. Is it me? How have I survived? 5 years, that man not here. You mean for 15 years I've been the one doing this? It's 22 years now, and you look and you're wondering, how was I able to feed these children? How was I able to clothe them? How did I provide a roof? How did I educate them? Some of them have graduated, and you are saying, God, is it me? What a good God we serve.
I believe that this observation must have triggered the humanity in Professor Utomi to establish the center to work with the widows through these needs and challenges.
For us in LACO, we want to encourage our women, to get involved in sport, no matter how small a business is. Out of that 3.1 million clients we work with, women account for 92%.
I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I've got a present to make you happy. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Let's put that together, Bob. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
The Widow Support Center started its journey actually in 1983. Part of my motto as a person is never look a problem that you point out in the face and walk away. Think some way, limited as it may be, given your own abilities and resources, but make some effort to make a difference. And this is because I think that the essence of our humanity, the reason for being, is to have impact, social impact, to affect the world around you.
We're a nation and a culture that values motherhood. And it's quite strange that it's motherhood that we value. You know, I always used to complain when people called me the wife of so-and-so, or the daughter of so-and-so, or the student of so-and-so. I don't know why we can't just value a woman or a girl for being herself, why we always have to attribute her value to either the elder or the male or the younger in her life. We are all women. We're human beings. You know, when I see Professor Pat, I can't say, oh, the husband of so-and-so, or the son of so-and-so. If we really are to press for progress, we need to look at the challenges that the life of a Nigerian woman, and even our boys and men, face from birth to age, and we need to begin to restore that dignity to our humanity.
Also look at women in the workplace. Even sometimes, I mean, definitely in the past, but even now when I go into meetings, you don't get treated with the same respect as a man. There's a lot of data that shows when a woman walks into a room, the natural assumption is that she's below average. And in order to be considered average, in order to be considered adequate to the job, women actually have to outperform. Whereas in order to be considered average, all a man has to do is walk into the room. So you're starting with that disparity, which we have to recognize. It's nothing against men. I don't think most men don't want that situation, but that's the reality.
On women's issues generally, I have a very simple, very unsophisticated approach to it. And my simple approach is that any society that does not get the most out of 50% or more of its population very obviously denies itself the opportunity to be what it could be. And so I think that issues of gender rights and all of that, for me, remain very simple. I somehow don't have a concept of the favored male child. Unfortunately, my daughter is standing there. I just have never understood it. I have never imagined it possible that any of my male children will get an advantage over the female. Actually, so think of it, my female children have been more expensive to educate. I mean, some of them could have built me several houses just sending them to school. So, why society has some problems with this is part of an education process that we need to help each other with if we're going to really be a society that gets the most from its resources.